The chances of dying on a commercial airline flight are actually as low as 9 million to 1. That said, a lot can go wrong at 33,000 feet above the ground, and if you're unlucky enough to be aboard when something does, the decisions you make could mean the difference between life and death. Almost 95% of airplane crashes have survivors, so even if the worst does happen, your odds aren't as bad as you might think. You can learn to prepare for each flight safely, stay calm during the crash itself, and survive the aftermath. Dress comfortably. You'll need to be able to stay warm if you survive a crash. Wear sensible shoes. Although you may want to be comfortable or professional looking on a flight, sandals or high heels make it hard to move quickly should there be an emergency. Sit in the tail of the aircraft. Passengers in the tail of the aircraft have 40% higher survival rates than those in the first few rows in the event of a crash. Read the safety card and listen to the pre-flight safety speech. Don't assume you know it all already either. Every type of airplane has different safety instructions. Count the number of seats between your seat and the exit row. Keep your seat belt on at all times. Leave your belt on, even if you're sleeping. If something happens while you're out, you'll be glad to have the restraints in place. Bracing on impact. Assess the situation. Prepare your space as much as possible. Brace yourself against the seat in front of you. Try and remain calm. Put on your life jacket, but do not inflate it in the case of a crash in water. Put your oxygen mask on before assisting others. Surviving the crash? Protect yourself from smoke. It might not seem like a big deal, but passing out due to smoke inhalation is one of the most dangerous things that can happen during this critical period. Get out of the airplane as quickly as possible. Make sure the exit you choose is safe. Listen to the flight attendant's post-crash instructions. Ditch your stuff. Don't try to rescue your belongings. Get at least 500 feet upwind from the wreckage. If the crash is in open water, swim as far away from the plane wreckage as possible. Stay in one place, but pay attention to what needs to happen. While it's essential to stay calm after a crash, you also need to recognize when you need to act, and do so swiftly. Call emergency services and wait for rescue. You stand a much higher chance of surviving if you just stay put.